and welcome back to the Black Barstool and Josh. I am the Husky Hustler, Fat Face Fabio, the Tio who's known to tiptoe around you hoes like I got turf toe. And this is the Young in the Wash. With me as always,
it's your boy Trake, the man with the best eyebrows in the game, your favorite horse in the barn, and Jack Sparrow's favorite cousin. And then we got our man over here, JP, walk-on wizard, the man himself. The hair's like
voice.
The Danny McBride of this media shit.
I try. Okay, quick hitters as always.
Bang, bang.
First one. Do you know anyone that was born off of a one-night stand?
I can't say I do.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would admit to that either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know people whose parents were it was the first time they had sex, like in life, like they're like, oh, we lost it, but I still don't believe.
Yeah, I don't believe
know
that.
anyone like off of. Yeah, who
It's
would
just straight like yeah.
That's
That's
your dad was fucking with, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Okay, next question. Would you smash the girl of your dreams if it meant you got herpes?
No.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I have a lot of dreams. I could get something. I could get a
Like,
little.
like you couldn't fuck making good for herpes.
No.
Okay.
Herpes for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
Bro, I'm not losing.
I don't want anything for the rest of my life. I don't want. Yeah,
This
just
is a lifetime worth of pleasure for the 14 minutes, hopefully, that I give her. Like, no.
yeah.
All right. If you had to move to a new city, where would you go?
Atlanta or St. Louis.
Why?
I just like what they're doing out there in different industries. St. Louis seems to be like a growing area for the most part. Lexington, Kentucky's kind of like that too. It's like growing a lot. And Atlanta, I think, in this space and just in life, like I'm a Falcons fan, I'm a Braves fan. I think it would just it seems like a place I would enjoy to live. Like I'd be able to continue what I'm doing or trying to build here, and get to enjoy sports teams I've enjoyed my whole life that I never get to. I rarely get to see.
I like that. What about you, Trav?
Man, the whole time he was talking, I was just thinking. I feel like I'd want to do something completely different, but I don't know. I know I'm pretty biased towards a lot of states. So, but living in the South, that sounds interesting to me. So maybe like South Carolina or something like that, like Charleston or something like that.
Charleston's dope.
Like
Great
I've heard
city.
I've heard a lot of good things about Charleston. So maybe I go over there, and even though I really wouldn't want to go to Florida, maybe I would want to test the waters in Florida just to see, because it's sunny weather like San Diego, but just a lot different people. So
I like
maybe
that. All right, favorite CD of all time. Big Willie style, Will Smith.
I'll say maybe not my favorite CDs, but CDs I know, like in my childhood, I know front to back. Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor Part 1.
Okay.
And Get Rich or Die Trying. I probably know almost every word to both those albums. Yeah. So
Great
I'll probably
albums.
go with that.
What about you, Trav?
Favorite CD? This could be really random because I don't know the name of it, but I just remember the cover. Whatever the song with Chingy. With
Jackpot.
Whatever that one is. Yeah, dude, that one's lit. That one, I love that one.
Okay. What's the most overrated holiday of all time?
Favorite holiday of all time?
Overrated holiday.
Oh, overrated holiday.
New Year's is overrated.
Why?
You think New Year's
I love
overrated?
New Year's.
Okay, think about this.
Okay.
People spend the last day of the year, instead of self-reflecting like we act like we do, we don't. You get dressed up, you black out, you put a whole bunch of effort. Usually you're around a whole bunch of people you don't give a fuck about. Actually, most of the time you're not actually bringing in the New Year's with niggas you fuck with. I mean, people go out. I mean, when you have a family, I think it's a little bit different. But by then, it's like the kids are there and it's not as fun. You know what I mean? You can't wild. So I just think then the next day you're super hungover. You have a whole year worth of disappointment in front of you because you just got, like, you start off the new year like on a weird foot. Like, I think we should just have a new year. Like, it's like the new year starts, like, the celebration part is cool, but it's like, unless something really bad or something really good happened to you during the year, New Year's just doesn't seem like
It's one of my favorite days.
I must say,
I
like
to
Year's.
drink. And
I do reflect.
I love everything about it, but it's just like when you put it in a vacuum and really see like what it is, it's like this is some bullshit. It's a lot of like, because you know what it is, the fallout from New Year's is bullshit. People think they're new people. They start a bunch of bullshit.
That is
trends.
true.
That part makes sense.
The fallout from New Year's isn't worth what New Year's.
Okay,
is.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
What about you, Trav?
I think one of the most. I'm gonna go Halloween.
I'm with you.
I think Halloween's super overrated in a sense because it's just a day that people have excuse for women slut out, and then for guys to be more horny and more acceptably horny than they already are.
You don't believe it's the only day people don't wear masks?
Yeah, like it's just like even though I do love like the whole like trick or treating for little kids and the like the pumpkins and the different
yeeks.
stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, I do love the yeeks are nice, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna be oblivious to it, but yeah, I think it overall as a whole is overrated.
Okay, what's the most underrated holiday?
I'm gonna get in trouble for this because I'm a black guy. 4th of July is fucking lit.
Dude, yes, right? 4th of July is the best.
I
love-
know they're gonna give
I
me
like
shit because we're supposed to be like it's 19 days after Juneteenth. My dad did 20 years in the military. I'm a knee during the national anthem. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna also support 4th of July because he did 20 years in the military.
Yeah.
Like you got to find a balance there somewhere. Not gonna disrespect.
Always
that.
good weather on 4th of July.
Bro, I have never seen the 4th of July rain. Like, even my worst 4th of July's, I remember, and it's like, well, if worst comes to worst, I got drunk next to a body of water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's chilling. Like,
yeah.
What about you, Trav?
What was the question one more time?
Most underrated holiday.
Underrated? Wow, I can't. You would say 4th of July is underrated? I think that's people love that holiday. Like,
I don't think it gets enough love.
I think
Like
in
people
today-
talk about Easter above 4th of July.
I think in today's
I know
current,
what you
you know what
mean,
it
yeah.
is? Just because, like, it's not a holiday that has, like, you have a 4th of July barbecue, you don't have, like, a giant party.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not one that has, like, there's food there, but it's not, like, a food-oriented holiday. And I'm going to just throw this out there because I haven't seen anything wild all day. Top 5 day to have mistake sex.
Really?
what, 4th of July?
4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
The
yeah.
day, bro, and it's gross because you've been in the sun all day. But it's like if there's ever like because New Year's I want to plan it out. The 4th of July is like
We're here.
we're
here.
here. It's like
I like the vibes you bring.
yeah.
I feel like
4th
New
of
Year's
July
Eve
has
is like
good
mistake sex. Though.
That is true. I mean,
vibes.
you play up.
No, because like
I'm gonna go into the year doing the right
bro.
thing.
Like okay, no. Think about this. Like we know a young lady who came up to me. God, whenever our boy's birthday is, whenever Hoyt's birthday is, when he had that party.
The 9th.
Whenever Hoyt's birthday is. Remember she came up to me and she was like, "Oh, do you have a New Year's Eve kiss yet?" Nigga, that's the 9th. Like, we're talking about this on the 9th? Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like, there's 22 more days. Like people, I'm not going to say women, people are, like, planning their New Year's Eve, like, in advance.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's normal
4th
for
of
people
July
to-
is like, bro, backyard barbecue, wear some shorts.
Okay,
Like,
I feel
you know.
that. Do you agree, or do you think there's another day?
There's gotta be. I just can't. For me, every holiday, like, it's like not so much precious, but it's just like I want to take full advantage of it.
You know,
Like,
you look like a big Cinco de Mayo type of guy.
I used to love.
I used to use that.
love Cinco de Drinko. Hell yeah, I used to love Cinco de Drinko. It was a great day to excuse to just get absolutely obliterated off of tequila.
I can't hate on that. All right, next question. Which movie have you watched the most?
Well, fuck. Oh, okay, I'll say this. Because when I was in VT, my Netflix only had 2 movies that fucking worked because we're in the middle of the fucking boonies. I've seen The Longest Yard and Coach Carter at least 40 times each.
I thought you were gonna say Coach Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
seen that one a lot.
I've seen like Longest Yard, like literally that and maybe Shawshank Redemption. That's my mom's favorite movie.
Wow,
so I know
my
as a
favorite
kid, like she was watching it 2 days ago. Like as a kid, I watched that movie a lot, but yeah, now as an adult, but yeah.
What about you, Trav?
Definitely every single Harry Potter.
Wow.
Like just a dumb number of times, and probably even like Lord of the Rings stuff like that. Like all that stuff. I mean, I've seen countless and countless. Like when I watch it, I'm just there to like just say the what's the word I'm looking for?
The
lines with them. Like, yeah, it's just a good time.
I love that you're such a nerd and you're not afraid of it.
Yeah, no, hell no. It's good stuff. Hey, we're out there. I know we're out there.
There you go. All right, last question. What's the order of operations when taking a shower? Like, what's the first move?
Get wet. No, I meant like
It starts so much earlier than that.
Like
It
the
starts
fir-
with the speak. You got to find the speaker. You got to bring your speaker in the shower.
Facts.
You got to figure out what are you doing today? Am I washing my hair? Am I not washing my hair? Am I just conditioning my hair? Am I going to condition my beard? Am I not going to condition my beard?
I like it.
What am
Yeah,
I
a lot to
doing?
think about.
I got shower gel. Am I going to spray a little lavender on the floor, make it a little bubbly, smell a little good? How am I going to go about this? What's my rinse, lather, repeat? There's a lot of steps of process. And also, white people, wash your legs.
Wow.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
They don't wash their legs?
Yeah, apparently.
I wash my legs.
Hey, I got a quick hitter for you. Not to cut off this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you ever put hot sauce on fried chicken?
I don't like hot sauce.
Doesn't answer my question.
Have you ever put hot sauce on?
I haven't.
That's
I don't even put hot sauce on my burritos. What do you think about that?
Hot
different.
sauce on my
That's
burrito,
salt.
baby.
No, I'm talking about hot sauce, not salsa. Like you put salsa on a burrito.
Oh,
Like
no,
you
I don't
put
think
Louisiana
that.
hot
I for
sauce?
sure don't use hot sauce then.
Like you never put Tabasco on your hot sauce or
Never.
something,
Never
or
once.
You don't
Louisiana
put-
hot
you put
sauce
pepper flakes in your pasta?
No. I don't like spicy.
on your pizza?
I don't like spicy. What? Say something.
Next question.
Okay.
No, I wanted to
Go.
I wanted to answer the other question though with the lather or
Oh,
the.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So that's interesting. That's interesting that it's that much thought process.
It's not that, it's just a routine. Like that's a routine.
Yeah.
What's your routine?
I just feel like I go into the shower and I have this like I kind of started it not too not too long ago, but I like to like stand in the water for maybe like 2 minutes or something like that, and I like get I try to like with the water like get the stench off or like get the sweat off first before I start the wash.
Okay.
And then I start the wash, and when it's been a stinky day, we'll go wash, rinse, wash one more time, rinse.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do it
Rinse,
twice.
lather, repeat.
Yeah,
It says
exactly.
on the back of
You
the
don't
bottle.
go shampoo first. You don't go head. You go soap.
I can do,
first?
yeah. I don't care which way it goes, you know.
Okay.
And if I do the hair thing, I gotta do it like at the side, so so it goes back like you're at the the beauty salon, so nothing in the eyes,
Okay.
You're
know.
not
I like
trying to waterboard
Oh
yourself.
man, yeah.
Okay, I have a question. When you're in the shower, how often is your back to the shower, and how often are you facing the shower? Like my back is to the shower the majority of the time.
Really, I'd say when I wash
Why is your
myself,
back to the shower?
I don't know. I've always been like that.
Like you lather up.
I lather up and then I'll turn around and get it off. But like I'll have my back to it. Like
I'm a weirdo. I'll actually, because our shower can move, I'll point the shower down so I don't get hit by water when I'm washing myself. I'll take a step to the side because I hate that when the water.
You're not like freezing though.
No, I'm already warm and stuff like that. Like
Wow.
so I'll
That's
step to
funny.
the side. So
I was
I
about to ask, what's your temperature? Because I'm like probably 2 notches under the hottest you can be.
Same.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I needed. Yeah,
I feel like if you're not, you're kind of weird.
I'm a little bit lower. I'm a little bit.
cold showers.
That's weird.
That's
bro.
weird.
That's
No,
weird.
that's what I need to heat.
No. All right, there's 2 things. One, it wakes you up. And my uncle used to tell me this. Like I was maybe 4 years old in South Carolina. This is one of the funniest things he ever said to me. He said, "Boy, you were right. When your little pee-pee start getting hard, we take cold showers. That's how you know you got a strong one. If you can man through the shower, cold shower, in the words of Jack Harlow, bricked up. You know you one of us." And he just said some old country ass shit, but he always said it. He said it to me one time when I was little, and I just never forgot it. And it's just like cold shower, and they work. Like I'm not a morning person, but you can tell the difference between like me waking up. I took the shower the night before and I roll out, and me waking up 20 minutes earlier and taking that cold shower. I'm a little bit more inclined to start my day for the most part.
Interesting.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not like right before. I can probably do a couple notches before as hot as it can be. Yeah, I know,
It's like my coffee. Like I want to wake up.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like this: if I just got out of bed, the last thing I need is like
To be burnt?
to be comfortable. So like the warmth is what I.
It's
just
so
left.
comfortable,
And
yeah.
then it's like no.
Sometimes
if
that
I'm
gets me
getting
to
up,
the
I
shower in the morning. Like I wake up at 8:06 on the dot, and then I stay in for about 5-6 minutes, and I'm like, all right, Trav, it's just you just got to go out for the cold for about like 30 seconds, if that, and then you get to go get heat more time. And then I get in like yes.
No. Travis lives in a dungeon, so
Yeah, I have to go outside to go to the shower.
yeah,
so
it's kind of like 6th grade camp, sort of.
yeah.
I love that. All right. So you want to talk about something?
And breaking news this week: all 3 demographics of this podcast were attacked by the media. Papa John's apparently had to spend the last 20 months trying to get the N-word out of his vocabulary.
Wild.
If you haven't done your research, look at how Papa John's got in trouble for saying the N-word to begin with. I'm not going to go into the backstory.
It probably was hard.
But it's fucking hilarious. The royal family attacked Travis and the light-skinned brown community
Yeah.
because apparently Meghan Markle being the color of khaki pants, it made them concerned that the baby was going to come out any darker than Josh somehow, which
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Wild.
I'm like, you have the widest bloodline in the world, and that baby is going to be this much black. Let me not take that. Let me not take away from
A quarter? Yeah,
a quarter black. Yeah. And they attacked. And then Myers Leonard said a word that I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever said in my whole
Dude,
fucking
no,
life.
I looked it
different
up.
level right there,
I
though.
looked it up.
Bro, where are you from? Ellis Island in 1937?
Dude,
Like,
I literally looked it up and looked up like where it came from and everything, and I was like, yo, like who says this? I was just like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, real quick, because my dad's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yes.
The context of the word didn't even make sense.
No.
It didn't.
No.
Like, it was super unnecessary.
No, but if you watch video game people like Travis,
Yes, like-
don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say something right now. Don't get me wrong. People say nigger online. We know this. I know no one wants to hear it be said, but it's the truth. Like every 8-year-old kid with an Xbox has screamed it. I get it. It's not that I enjoy it, but it's reality of the community. People spaz.
I was just playing Plunder, not to cut you off there. I was just playing a game of Call of Duty Plunder, and after the game, you can hear everybody. People do that on the daily, like on the hourly, just to be funny, just to piss other people off, like just like they're saying it, doon, like I'm just like, oh my god, like it's just like, or like you'll kill them and like you know what I'm saying? It's like, who are you?
That
Like,
shit's
what,
crazy.
like, why? Like, you know, it's just
This
like
isn't a Myers Leonard specific issue.
No, it
this is
definitely-
a
He's just
gaming
famous.
Yeah, he just got the light shown on him.
Yeah.
This is a gaming community
correct.
issue.
Wow.
But here's the thing, though.
Good
as
point.
long as we don't show IP addresses and niggas can hide behind usernames,
Yeah.
they're gonna do whatever you want.
facts.
You know, and half the time, let's be honest, they're children. Myers Leonard has probably been playing video games his whole life, and
Yeah.
he's just. I'm not justifying this whatsoever because it's not justifiable. But this is just a culture in which if he has been playing games this long, it happens. Everyone like.
trying
this
to
like-
call someone the most wild thing you can think
Because
of
you-
is the
because think
thing to
about it,
do.
You're
Like,
sitting in your room. You've been sitting there for hours. You know the outside world really can't hear you.
Mm-hmm,
And if you're not going to be held accountable for your actions, like people wild out. But what
All
you
the time.
do in the dark will come to the light. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know it's been a rough week for the boys. Luckily, we're all back in studio. We haven't been by ourselves in a while. Like we just did another interview. We had 2 interviews in a row. It's good to be back, just us. And,
Yeah.
got a little peanut gallery. Peanut gallery, make noise for yourself. All right, too much. All right, but anyway, we came back to this, and I was like, bro, what? We're just getting attacked? Like,
yeah, wow,
crazy.
how dare they? All right, so for our next question today, because it's a talk of the town. Everybody loves money. We getting Sleepy Joe's, Papa Joe's money here soon. Grandpa Joe and that stimmy. And so maybe you want to ask the group, get people's opinions. What are we finna spend the stimmy on?
What are you gonna spend it on, Travis?
Wow, that's
I want to know because you're very into this right now. What do you want?
I like it. I think because for me, I'll say I am excited. It brings a lot of options. I have a lot of options to do it in a sense of saving and possibly putting it into like stocks or investing and stuff like that.
Light flex, but yeah.
Hey, no, not really. I'm just saying, like,
kidding, I'm kidding,
like anybody can do it, but like, yeah, like I'm just excited about it. So like, I had goals for 2021, which is to save a lot of money, and
Nice.
I had to spend a lot of money in January. So I'm excited to do something with it.
As your partner, as your significant other, put any pressure on you?
To save the money.
No, to spend the money on her for any type of
Oh,
bullshit
the
adventure.
first thing she said was, "Oh, so you're taking me out to somewhere nice?" And I was just like
Like this, like she don't want to stimmy to
exactly.
Golly.
I was just like, "What are you doing?" It's just like, and then she also,
it. Drama said King. What's good?
and then she also says she sends me a picture of some pixels, some off-white, not off-white, but some pixels, all white Air Force pixels. She goes, "I like these."
hey, let me know when you get them out your shopping cart, bro.
No, it's just like, okay, like that's wild, but yeah. So
What about you, Zoe?
I've had a car that hasn't ran in 6 months. I'm gonna finally register and do all that. I think I'm gonna get because my fucking skin is looking alright in this light. But I think I'm gonna get a facial and get my feet done, and then just save the other maybe hopefully 500 of it. It's gonna cost me probably like $6 to get my car registered and fixed, and then I'm just gonna do some cheap shit like just get my face done and then that.
I'm surprised neither one of you mentioned shoes for yourself,
dude,
because you're both
I've
shoe
been
guys.
really good about not buying shoes.
there's growth on this show.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, bro, I could get a holy grail. Those the UNC ones that just came out. Oh my god, the 4s that are coming out at the end of this month, I believe.
Those are hard.
Oh my god, like got it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If
But they're like
you're-
400 bones. But and that's what I was gonna talk about though. I might still, like, as we're just talking about, I might go out the show. I think I'm gonna buy a set of golf clubs though.
I like
So,
that.
Yeah,
Treat
I think,
yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a set of golf clubs.
If you're
Hey, Drama, catch me on the course though. What's good?
If your significant other was here,
Mm-hmm.
what would you tell her that you want her to get you with her stimulus?
I wouldn't mind a little help with the golf clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be pricey. That'd be nice. That's about maybe a new headphones for gaming. I have it like I have to like it's only being held on by gravity. Like if I held it upside down, when like the soft part falls off. So maybe that'd be nice. But something
I feel
like,
it.
What about you, Josh? What are you about to do with this?
I'm gonna invest in JP25 Media, and that's not even like
Woo!
I'm gonna get a new mixer for the squad.
Yep,
and
yep.
I'm gonna try to fly a couple places and interview some people. That's one of my goals for 2021.
I like that.
I know Zoe kind of has a little similar goals.
Yeah.
For Young and the Washed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling Zoe what to do with his money, but I'd like to see Zoe eventually to do it because I want to see him do it because I believe in Zoe and I think he's gonna do it.
I said I was gonna invest in the
You did say that.
in the mixer as well. I'm gonna invest in that.
Yeah.
All right, that was fun and everything. But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Pacers is back open, niggas. the second, I'm gonna hold on to my stimmy just long enough for the vaccine to hit because I need asses and seats. I need cheeks on laps.
Wow. Yes.
But you gotta be a little bit more conservative because you don't know because everyone's getting the vaccine, but I feel like everything can get easily shut back down again somehow.
I'm just saying I'm not going back to Pacers until I can get a lap dance though. I'm just being real. I'm not just going out there to watch it. You know,
I don't have that. I'm not Yo Gotti. I can't just throw it.
Yeah,
you need to take me back to that little barn room in the back.
Exactly. They already had it sectioned off. It's already, you know, it's gonna maybe spread out like in between.
Yeah, but if her
seat.
cheeks were touching some other nigga who was just breathing on like, nigga, I don't need that.
What's the most violent thing you would do with your stimulus check that you've actually thought about doing?
Wyland?
Yeah.
Full body wax.
Shut the fuck up. You're joking. There's no way.
He did say that he wanted to treat himself. He said he wanted to get a facial.
Yeah,
and,
I'm just getting
and
my
a
facial and my
pedicure.
feet done. But
That's not crazy.
No, it's not crazy because like we haven't been outside and I haven't really like I've been walking and stuff, but I haven't been like working out hard. So I'm like I haven't needed it, but now my feet are starting to hurt and get calluses again. So I'm just like, all right.
I think golf clubs are kind of wild, but I think, but that's also like kind of a longevity thing because you can kind of you
can play that for the rest of your life.
Exactly for the rest of life. But so if that were the case, like wild is the UNC ones. I definitely thought about dropping $434 on those.
Fair enough.
And going into the next topic, I'm gonna give you guys two options.
Okay.
I can tell you the dictionary story, or we can go into the Burger King story.
I want to hear the Burger King story.
Yeah.
So Burger King tweeted their National Women's Month.
Oh.
Some clickbaity ass shit. And I kind of like the idea of it, but it's still some bullshit. I don't like the idea of what they tweeted. I like the idea of how they try to go about it, but in the wrong way.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, so Burger King this week, for those who don't know, tweeted during National Women's Month, women belong in the kitchen.
Okay, I did see that tweet.
So the point of them saying it was that women are only 20% of the industry, of the food industry. You know what I mean? Are back of the house, not front of the house, because there are a lot of women waiters and servers. My thing was like this. There were so many other ways
that could have been said.
And here's also things like this, and I saw someone else say this, and I thought that similar things. Burger King isn't the place that I think that you should be trying to break through the industry if you're a female cook. Like, you know what I mean? like, I'm sorry, it's not like you like I don't think like if I see a chick and she's like, I go to she's like, I work at Burger King. I'm defying gender roles. No, my nigga, like that's not what's happening. I know, like, and this isn't like a shot. Like none of this is a shot at women. It's just like the idea that like, and keep in mind this. This is how crazy. This was Burger King UK. It's supposed to be more like they're supposed to be more progressive than us. I always say Europe's trash. I stand by that, but it's just me. Europe's fucking trash. But and they don't put seasoning in their food.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I was sitting there like, bro, why on God's green earth?
And they try to save the tweet like right after they tweeted
knew
something.
what they were doing.
They tweeted something within like 10 minutes that made that first tweet seem like it was good or okay. And I was like, oh, good save, but I don't know if it was a good save. Like, I don't know.
There were so many other ways to bait and switch because that's really what it was supposed to be like to bait you.
They pivoted,
switch the narrative. But like
they pivoted and traveled?
No, because a pivot is like when your back's against the wall. And then the bait and switch is I'm purposely bringing you here with the game plan of now informing you of information.
It was planned.
But like, not everything premeditated is planned out well. Like those aren't like
facts. True,
bro. Okay, so now that we address this, they had added. What were the two words? It was.
You said finna.
Okay.
And child.
So in the dictionary.com this week has added finna and child to the dictionary.
I thought finna should be a word. I think finna.
I'm whatever about finna. It kind of reminds me of hella, but I have a question. Does dictionary.com owe Chad Ochocinco a fucking check?
Yes.
Because if there's anybody
that's so true, huh?
Like my man is the king of child, please. The most disrespectful thing you can say to a man without them realizing you're being disrespectful.
Yeah. Child, please. Yeah.
Child, please.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What word would you add to the dictionary?
Z-shiesty.
What's a word what about lokes? We use lokes all the time.
I say lokes all the time.
You know what I would add to the dictionary? Mac.
Mac.
Hey, shout out Eddie Campaign for creating words.
Yeah.
For our fans who don't know, Mac is a word that we use to say in a sense,
relax,
like calm down. Like, if Travis is wild, I'll be like, bro, you need to put some Mac on that.
Yeah,
like, you need to chill,
some
bro.
Mac sauce.
Like, Mac down. Like, yeah. What else do we have for? Oh, I was asked this question. This is funny. I was at an event this week. Shout out to Sebi and Evie. I was with them after our interview.
Yeah.
Check out our interview on Energy. Should be dropping soon. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Evie Cuts. And we were
and the homie Marcos.
Yeah, and the homie Marcos. Let me not forget about Marcos. The God.
Yeah, that man was a god.
Yeah. we were outside of this venue where they do performances at, and we kind of I was talking to some Saints fan. This guy had a Saints mask cover shirt, and he asked Sebi this question, and it started this whole argument. Who would you guys rather have right now?
Right now,
Jameis Winston or Cam Newton?
Jameis Winston.
That's what I said.
I'm going Cam Newton.
What can Cam Newton do as a quarterback?
Dude, I know it's the stats and what has transpired last season would not help me support.
He still had no help. Like
his line was atrocious, but they'll be better this year, I think. But I'm still going with Cam. I still think he has like the potential still. I just don't trust Jameis. I just don't trust Jameis Winston's decision making. That's my problem with it. Like, you don't throw 30 picks accidentally.
You also don't throw 30 tubs accidentally.
Well,
you also don't throw 5,000 yards accidentally.
Yeah, it is the system. It was a system, but I mean, but I know what you mean. Though, trust me. Those to go 30 for 30. That's gonna be an ESPN 30 for 30 one day, and it's gonna be Jameis Winston, and it's gonna be 30 for 30.
Shouts to Luis saying, "Let's go cooking." He's in the chat right now. He said, "What are our thoughts on Teddy Bridgewater?" Like, if we throw him, damn, why are all the NFC South black quarterbacks on the like, dude, what the fuck?
They're on the chair right now, on the hot seat.
Teddy Bridgewater, he's a good quarterback, but I don't think he's going to lead you to like a playoff run.
He's too. I mean, it's terrible for me to say.
He's very
prone.
average.
So is Cam Newton,
Yeah,
like
I don't think Teddy Bridgewater. He had one long injury and then he didn't play, but he hasn't gotten hurt since. I don't.
He got concussed. I mean, he got hurt in Carolina, didn't he?
Last season he
did.
He
did get hurt in Carolina last year. Yes, he did.
Okay, I'll say this. I don't blame concussion because it was a concussion. I think, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, if you get fucking rocked because someone's not blocking for you, I'm not calling you injury prone for that one. Everything else, I'll give you valid. I'm not gonna have this argument after I lost I forget who else we were talking about in basketball. He had hella injuries.
Yeah.
I think it was the John Wall one. I didn't think he was as injury prone, so I'm not going to argue with you there. But, like, yeah, I'm not going to hold that against Teddy Bridgewater. And also, I feel like he's just afraid to air it out. Like, he never airs it out, bro.
Yeah, so that's what we think about Teddy Bridgewater.
I think it's kind of funny because me and my dad were talking about quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. They're so good.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford, I was like, is he top 10? Because the Rams are like, he's going to make us the next big team. And
Rams are like one of the Super Bowl favorites in a sense. They're like top 5 or top 6 or something like that.
And then I was like, is he top 10? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he's good enough to be like, that guy's going to change the Rams around?
I think, you know what I think I have, and I hate that we go back to this argument constantly. Matt Stafford has the benefit of the Phillip Rivers Matt Ryan argument where it's like, we saw Matt Ryan fuck up the Super Bowl. So the argument's always going to be like, he fucked up the Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers never even got a chance to go there. So when they argue with it, it's like, well, he never had a chance to fuck it up. Matthew Stafford's never played a playoff game, but the Detroit Lions have been so bad, and it hadn't looked like it's him. So he benefits from like we just think he's good because we've never seen him actually blow it, but we don't blame him for not even having the opportunity to blow it.
Stafford might be able to take him to the NFC Championship game.
Do you think he's a top 10 quarterback?
I think if they want to succeed and make it to what I think they can, like the top, then he's gonna have to be this season. I think he'll be a top 10 quarterback.
That's fair enough.
I feel like he's in a very good or bad situation. Like, he hasn't made the playoffs in 10 years. So maybe the moment won't be too big.
That line has to come to play. That line and that running game is going to have to come to play.
The Rams are acting like they didn't give out all these horrible contracts, and they have like a third of the team that they took to the Super Bowl. Like, it's literally like Aaron Donald.
But they still had the best defense in the league last year, though. Their defense is stacked.
They have a great defense.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with it. That's what's going to keep Stafford in the game. So that's why I think he's going to have.
He's never had a great defense.
Exactly.
But
so
also,
that's what's going to be good.
Keep this in mind, though. The salary cap does drop, which is going to lead us into our next topic. Mm-hmm. It's about to get real ugly for some teams. The Rams being mainly one of those ugly-ass teams because they were over the salary cap before it dropped $10 million. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You going to say something?
I wasn't going to say anything. I just think that division's crazy. Like the Seahawks, Niners, Cardinals, Rams, like you can't miss.
He said, let's go cooking, said Stafford is Bradley Beal of football.
I can 100% agree.
That's pretty damn good.
That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Except Bradley Beal's won a playoff series. I mean, he needed Paul Pierce and John Wall to get it done.
Yeah.
But you know, though,
Paul Pierce called bank.
He wasn't even Bradley Beal then, though. He wasn't even like real Brad.
I mean, he was Bradley Beal, but he wasn't 34 points game Brad Beal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But I think that I like what you're saying about the division, but it leads into what I was going to ask. What do we think happens because of this division? Like, J.J. Watt just showed up. Russell Wilson could be on his way out.
It could be.
How are the Seahawks? What are the Seahawks doing? Are they holding on to Russ because they're afraid of what everyone else in the division has done?
If they let go of Russ, it's done. The Seahawks reign is done. Who are they going to put back there? Who's going to save him?
Deshaun Watson. I'm kidding.
Bro, I'm joking. There are tons of QBs on this market. Like there are tons. A lot more guys are going to be able to get moved.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but Russell Wilson is like that guy.
That's what I'm saying. Come on. He was almost an MVP last year.
He has been the Seahawks.
Keep in mind this. All right, you know why they let go of Schottenheimer, their offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Because he said him and Pete Carroll argued about maybe letting Russ cook that early in the season hurt their team later. Like, it's a lot of backyard football. They're not running the ball. He's complaining about his offensive line, but when Russ only wants to pass the ball all game and they never get to run block and they're fucking exhausted this whole game, and like and that's not a strength of their line. Like, yeah, it looks cool when Russ runs around, but maybe it's because actually his tackles can't fan block. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's kind of a shitty excuse.
I think it's knowing your personnel though. Like, yeah, Russ can't run around, but maybe like they had like 4 usable running backs last year. They had Carlos Hyde. They had what's my man's name?
They were all hurt too. Penny.
Here's the thing though, they were all usable. Like when they all finally got to play, they all played well, but they never ran the ball. Like they get like 13 rushing.
The only 2 guys on the offense that show up every time is DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson.
That's true.
That's just what it is.
Yeah,
that's true. But could you argue that the only ones who are given opportunities to shine are DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson?
Because the other ones can't.
Lockett.
Lockett's good.
I thought Carson had chances to be,
but he gets hurt a lot.
Exactly, and that's why Penny. That's why they have to have that whole thing.
Like they have guys who are doable. Like Disley is usable. Like I mean, granted, this goes back to the passing thing. Yeah. He can also block.
I think it's the Peyton Manning effect, where these guys are good because their quarterback is really good.
Facts.
I mean,
like I said, if you take Russell Wilson was he not a top 3, top 4 quarterback last season?
100%.
Okay,
no,
so
not at the end. By the end of the season, he goes on a 5-game stretch of absolute.
Yeah, I remember he wasn't that bad.
But if you go the whole season,
if you go the whole season,
okay,
we're putting Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and Josh Allen,
and
then Wilson probably.
It's not how you start; it's how you what
finish. But at the same time,
he started 9 games.
But he was
really
the first half MVP.
Okay, so he's top 5. So he's top 5.
But I don't know, but I'm saying whole season top 4.
I feel like this: if you're top 5 in the first
who else
half,
is better?
And you're number 13 in the second half, bro, he had literally 9 turnovers in 2 games.
But who else is better?
In the second half of the season?
In the whole season.
The whole season?
I gave you the top 3. I already gave you the top 3.
I want to see how it ends because here's the thing. If we look at the whole scope of the season, if your front half is heavy, but your back half leading into playoffs is dog shit, the front half means like basically nothing because you gave someone a bye week. Like
I just can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
I just don't think there is another quarterback.
Exactly. So for my point to that would be if you take Russell Wilson, who's a top 5 quarterback last year, you can go top 5, top 6, whatever, the last 2-3 years if you'd like. If you take that away from a football team,
they're fucked.
That's just not good. Like that's just you. Come on,
you can't do it in that division.
Exactly.
Either.
No, it's just not happening. Right. And I don't know who we're replacing him with. That's the thing too. Like I don't know who. He's not gonna do anything.
And to close out the show, we're gonna talk about something that's near and dear to our hearts. Something that I never thought, honest to God, I'd see. I figured we'd have a new stadium. But
yeah, honestly.
But it's over, boys. The end of an era.
Yeah.
LT. Kellen Winslow,
Gates,
Vincent Brown,
Neal,
Travis Gardner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tony Jefferson.
Every nigga at Ocean.
Daniel Johnson.
True. Bro. Qualcomm Stadium.
It's gone.
And I want you guys, because I know my favorite Qualcomm moment. I want to know you guys' favorite Qualcomm moment.
Like
pro team and yours. Or like something that's happened at Qualcomm.
Oh, well, easily my favorite Qualcomm moment is winning the championship for Eastlake.
Okay, our pro sport moment for you because I know you were never at Qualcomm before that, correct?
I went to I think one Padres game, I believe, when I was so young I barely remember it, and I remember just being high in the stands. But yeah, that's how the Padres won with the pinstripes.
My favorite Qualcomm moment that I had to be there, or just Qualcomm moment.
Just Qualcomm moment.
Oh, when LT broke the rushing record.
Was that at Qualcomm?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they all hugged
him up.
Yeah, they all hugged him and carried him off pretty much and stuff. Yeah,
I think my favorite would be I was at the game. I want to say the game after Tony Gwynn hits 3,000 hits because I have the T-shirt. And I think they handed out the T-shirt because I think he was a couple hits off and then he came back home and he did it. And if you're a real San Diego native, you know why it hurts. Because they already changed the name and it wasn't the same. But there's one thing about San Diego. If you know San Diego, it's that Qualcomm has. Hold on. I'll get this deep.
We're keeping that. There it is.
No bless yous, no nothing.
Oh, sorry.
It's too funny.
He was talking.
Fucking rude. If there's one thing about Qualcomm we know, And I miss it. I'm sad.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
How do I? The used car tent sale at Qualcomm Stadium happening now, bro. We grew up with those fucking commercials.
If I knew where I could get a car, I knew I could get a car at Qualcomm at the used
Friday,
car tent sale.
Saturday, and now Sunday.
Like you guys really needed another day to be open.
Bro.
Oh my god!
We bought one of my dad's like first cars from the used car tent sale, and I thought that was a car dealership. I'd never been to a car dealership before. I like kind of seen one maybe like in the mile of cars when you go to In and Out back in the day, but I had never been on a car. Like my parents never took me, and then we went to the used car tent sale, and my dad didn't even buy the car there. He went back to the dealership and bought it. Yeah, but he didn't drive off the lot with it.
I feel like that's
day.
what it's there for, man. They're probably in with the with the percentages, something.
Bro,
yes, he did sound like a duck too when he sneezed. Yes,
yes.
Jesse, Sunday.
Yeah, and there's one, and I mean it's been gone for a while because they changed it from Qualcomm. It hurts.
They did?
Yeah,
When?
it was the San Diego Credit Union.
Yeah.
SDCC. Whoever sponsors the Ponce Bowl.
I believe so.
Yeah, whoever sponsors the Ponce Bowl.
Okay.
Because Qualcomm was like the Padres or the Chargers are gone.
Yeah,
we're out of here. With that being said, this will be the end of the show. We'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor for the day, Get Right Boxing. If your hands ain't tight, you got to get right. My brother's gonna be mad that I came up with that slogan right now. But if you are looking for an alternative way to do cardio, maybe get some hands, build some self-esteem. Hit up Get Right Boxing on IG or hit up any of us. My little brother runs it. Shout out to Miles. He will make you run miles. And shout out to a sponsor of this show, smoothmyballs.com. Promo code WASH 15% will get you that from their starting package. Hey, I know we're talking about Qualcomm. Sometimes it's not good to have grass on the field, boys. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Smoothmyballs.com. This is the Dusty Dynamo, the T.O. who's known to tiptoe around you hoes like I got turf toe. Zoowop himself, and with me as always,
it's your boy Trey, favorite horse in the barn. I love it. Gotta have it. It's your favorite sometimes guy, and we out.